Now, lived after I turned 18, after consenting to being put under guardianship, I was basically told that it was going to be for my betterment. After 16 years, and at one point in that timeline having tried to take this to court, I succeeded last year in being able to get the guardianship terminated, which means that it doesn't get carried over to the Alberta Guardianship and Trusteeship Act. It meant that I have my own guardianship. So basically what it has meant for my life is that through a lot of it, I was basically trying to live my life as much as I could without anybody knowing that I was under guardianship. And I got to be really good at that. Through most ways that I would go about life, I ended up moving out on my own. Initially, I lived with a supportive roommate for about a year. And then I got to move over to a fraternity house. And then for a short time after that, I lived under the supportive roommate again. And then I lived with a friend. And then past that point, I've always lived on my own. During that timeline, I graduated high school, went to Mount Royal College in Calgary, and then I went to the University of Calgary. And there was actually one of my professors during my last year who had the unfortunate circumstance of, because of a practicum that I was doing, there was going to be a chance for us to go to Edmonton. And I really wanted to go, but I decided to have that trust and let my guardians know about it. They went over my head and called the professor themselves and got her to make sure that I couldn't do that. And because of saying that I was under guardianship and that they had not consented to that. So from things like that, I ended up having a lot more of a separation from my parents. And I mean, like, there was a lot of circumstances like that, but that was a pretty heavy one. The one really good thing out of that was it was literally my last semester at university, and the professor and I got quite a few laughs out of the fact that I'm probably outside of the varsity program at the University of Alberta, which is particular towards people with developmental disabilities. I'm probably one of the first people to have graduated from the University of Calgary who's under guardianship.